Brahma means the greatest. So, what is the idea of the greatest? Greatest means, that is described by Parasar Sutra, that he is the greatest in wealth, greatest in fame, greatest in knowledge, greatest in renunciation, greatest in beauty, everything, whatever attractive. How you can understand greatest? Greatest does not mean that sky is the greatest. That is impersonal theory. But our greatest idea is that one who can swallow millions of sky within himself, he is greatest. The material conception, they cannot go further. They can simply think of the greatest, the sky, that's all, as great as the sky. But we, Vaishnava, we see that Kṛṣṇa has within his mouth millions of skies. So he is greatest. Kṛṣṇa is greatest, and the sky is greatest. This is the difference between the Mayavadi philosophers. Just like Chaitanya, Kṛṣṇa, when he was born, he was eating clay. His mother asked, "Oh, just open your mouth, I want to see what you are eating." And Kṛṣṇa showed him that millions of planets and millions of skies are within the mouth. So, he is greatest. Who can show that millions of skies are within me? He is greatest. That means greatest in opulence, of strength, greatest in strength, greatest in wealth, everything greatest. He is greatest. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Brahma means the greatest, and greatest means one who is greatest in six opulences. Now, there are Upanishads. Generally, they take 11 Upanishads primarily, but there are 108 Upanishads. Sometimes the explanation is given that why we have got 108 beads, because there are 108 Upanishads. So chanting of Hare Kṛṣṇa with 108 beads means that we are surpassing the study of 108 Upanishads. Another meaning is that there are 108 damsels who serve Kṛṣṇa with all respect and Vedāham. So, that is also another explanation. 108, we are serving the Kṛṣṇa servitors, 100 chief damsels at Vedāham. So these 108 Upanishads are described. Isa kena katha prasna mundamandukka titri. You can count how many. Isha Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Prasna Upanishad, Mundak Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad. Then Aitari Yasta Chandagam Brihadaranakam Tatha. Then Aitariya Upanishad, Chandagya Upanishad, Brihadaranyak Upanishad, the Brahma Kaivalya Upanishad, Jabala Upanishad. There are so many Upanishads, 108 Upanishads. Aruni Upanishad, Garbho Narayano Hansa. This Hansa Dut, the name, the Hansa Upanishad, it comes from Hansa. Garbho Narayano Hansa, Bindu Naradasira Shikha, Shikha Upanishad, Narada Upanishad, Maitrayani Kosi Taki Brihad Jabala Tapani, Kala Agni Rudra Maitri, Subhalakha Rimantrika. There are so many Upanishads. we cannot remember them. They are out of the 9 Upanishads, just like Isha Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Manduk Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, Uttariya Upanishad, and Taittiriya Upanishad, just like these 9 Upanishads are very much popular, and generally people read these 9 Upanishads. Now, so far Upanishads are concerned, here are some of the notes from Upanishads given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He is quoting just like the statement of Upanishad, Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate. This is statement of one Upanishad, that the Supreme is Purnam, means complete. There is no minus. It is always full, always Purna. Purnamada, Purnamidam. And because this creation, material creation, is emanated from that Supreme, complete, this is also complete, Purnamidam. Purnat Purnamudachyate. If a thing is complete and full, then the product should be also complete and full. So, these are the statements. So how Kṛṣṇa is complete? Kṛṣṇa is complete. His energy, his opulence, his beauty, his knowledge. Similarly, he is complete always. Then another statement, Vichitta Shakti Puruṣa Purana. Another statement of Vedic literature. The Vichitta Shakti Puruṣa Purana. That supreme, absolute truth is a Puruṣa. Puruṣa means enjoyer, man. Man is supposed to be the enjoyer. He is not woman. Woman is supposed to be enjoyed. Therefore this very word is used, Puruṣa. And Purana, the oldest man. Oldest man. Nobody, because he is the cause of all causes, therefore he should be the oldest. And we are also oldest because we are part and parcel. We are also oldest. That is stated in the Bhagavad-gītā. Najāyate namriyatīva kadāchit purna nitya purana. Najāyate namriyatīva kadāchit na bhutya na bhuya bhavita va nitya sāsatayaṁ purana. Nitya sāsatayaṁ purana. Purana means the oldest. We are also oldest. Sure. Because part and parcel, it is always with the Supreme, just like the molecules of sunshine, they are part and parcel of the sun. Whenever there is sun, or the molecules of sunshine is also there. Similarly, we are molecules of the Supreme. Therefore, whenever the Supreme is there, we are also there. Therefore, we are also Purana. And Puruṣa, Puruṣa means the tendency of becoming enjoyer. So, that tendency we have also got. But we do not know that we can enjoy in cooperation with the Supreme because we are subordinate. Differently we cannot enjoy. As soon as we make our plan to enjoy life differently with Kṛṣṇa, then we fall under the clutches of māyā. We cannot do that. Therefore we have to revive our consciousness that we agree to cooperate with Kṛṣṇa. That will give us ānandamaya abhyāsa. Ānandamaya abhyāsa. Just like if you want to enjoy your life, somewhere or other, if you can secure a very nice service in the government, your life is fulfilled. But if you want to enjoy your life separately. But the government is all powerful. If you become a departmental secretary, immediately you get $5,000 and everything is all right. Similarly, somewhere or other, if you can become a secretary of Kṛṣṇa, then you are all problems solved. Don't try to enjoy independently. That is māyā. That is māyā. Similarly, there are other statements. Vṛkṣaḥ kalaḥ kṛtibhiḥ paro yasmād prapañca-parivartateyaṁ dharmavahaṁ pāpamaruddham. Then another statement, Vedāham etat puruṣaṁ mahāntam āditya-varṇaṁ tamasaḥ parastād. The Vedāham, I understand that Supreme Person. Vedāham means I understand. Puruṣam. He is again puruṣam. And in the Bhagavad-gītā also you will find when Arjuna is recognizing Kṛṣṇa, he says, paraṁ brahma, paraṁ dhāma, pavitraṁ, paramaṁ, bhavān. Puruṣam, again puruṣam. So God is never woman. The foolish person who says that God can be worshipped as woman, as mother, no. That is not according to Vedic literature. God is always Father. Therefore Bible is all right. It's a conception of Father, not Mother. Not that I worship Kali, Goddess Mother, and become God. This is all nonsense. He is always Father, Puruṣa. Everywhere we find Puruṣa. Never we find that God is a female. No, God cannot be female. Female is energy, just like Radha and Kṛṣṇa. Radha is Kṛṣṇa. But the energy of Kṛṣṇa, pleasure potential of Kṛṣṇa, there is no difference between Radha and Kṛṣṇa, and still Kṛṣṇa is male and Radha is female. So God, conception of God always, again, patīnaṁ paramaṁ parastād. That puruṣa, that mahāntam, the greatest, mahāntam. Mahāntam means the last word of the greatest. Antam means the last. And maha means great. We have got idea of greatness. Where we finish all greatness is mahāntam. Mahāntam āditya-varṇaṁ. Āditya means the sun. Just like sun, wherever the sun planet is there is sunshine, always shining. So, where the sun planet, where from the sun planet is also a material thing like this earth, where from these planets, they are all fiery. Therefore, their glaring effulgence is being manifested. So, if you can see in the material world such effulgence of a certain particular planet, how can you disbelieve that Kṛṣṇa planet is more dazzling? Kṛṣṇa planet is more dazzling, and from Kṛṣṇa planet the Brahma Jyoti is emanating. Yasya prabha prabhavatu jagadanda koti. Kotisya sesha vasudhadi vibhuti bhinnam. And we get this information from Brahma Samhita that by spreading his effulgence, jasya prabha, prabha means illumination, prakash. Just like this light is illuminating. So jasya prabha, because a illuminating light is emanating from his body. Jasya prabha prabhavatu jagadanda koti. In that effulgence, millions and millions of planets are generating. The same example you can take. There's all these planets, this is, scientifically true, there's all these planets, they have generated from the sunshine. Remember, in the spiritual world, that effulgence of the body, of Kṛṣṇa, that is spread. And there, hundreds and millions of Vaikuntha planets are there. Mahāntam, āditya-varṇaṁ. And then where is that Aditya? Where is that supreme sun? Tamasaḥ parastād. That is beyond this darkness. This material world is dark by nature. We have several times explained. Therefore, the temporary. Just see the arrangement. The sun is there to drive out darkness, but this night is also there, so that we can understand that by nature it is dark, simply by timely appearance of the sun it becomes day. Therefore there is day and night, day and night, day and night. Tamasaḥ parastād and other Vedic literatures, tamasi ma jyotirgama. Don't keep yourself in this darkness. Just try to get out of it and go to that Brahma effulgence, jyotirgama, tamasaḥ parastād. Then another Upanishad, patīnaṁ parama-parastād. Patīnaṁ. There are many patis. Patis means proprietor or husband. A husband is also considered a proprietor of the woman, according to Vedic literature. Therefore, the word dasi, a woman's surname is Dashi. She agrees to serve the man. Then you have observed when we get young couples married, we get it promised. The husband promises that I take charge of your life. Your whole life shall be dependent upon me. I take full charge of you. And the woman agrees, yes, I also agree to serve you the whole life. This is marriage. If we exploit, of course, but this is the nice arrangement. This is cooperation. A woman agrees that I shall serve you because the man requires woman's service in so many ways. By herself cooking, by her embracing, by her becoming beautiful, so many ways. That is the encouragement, so that he can work, he can live peacefully, he can discharge spiritual duties nicely. So there is cooperation. Strī puruṣ. Puruṣ is supposed to be enjoyed, but both their life becomes sublime when there is cooperation. So, patīnaṁ. So everyone is given the chance of becoming a pati. Pati means husband or proprietor. Even the ant, it has got also a companion, female ant. Even the dog, it has got also companion. Even the small bird, even the insect, even the fly, so everyone is given. This is called vṛkṣaḥ. Vṛkṣaḥ means material enjoyment. The vṛkṣaḥ khalu sarvato syāt. This vṛkṣaḥ, this material enjoyment is provided by the laws of nature everywhere. Don't think that it is in the human society. There is love and there is male-female combination. No, everywhere. That is nature's arrangement. Vṛkṣaḥ khalu sarvato syāt. Therefore Bhagavad asked everybody that don't be after vṛkṣaḥ. Vṛkṣaḥ is already arranged. Accept it as it is. But turnam jatito namittu patito javat nishreyasaya. Your endeavor should be how to elevate yourself spiritually. Don't bother about vṛkṣaḥ. Vṛkṣaḥ is already arranged by nature's way. So patīnaṁ parama-parastād. Now he is also, God is also, as we are given the chance of becoming husband, similarly, he is the supreme husband. supreme husband. If he is the supreme husband and if he marries 16,000 wives, it is very difficult for him. It is not at all difficult. So people do not understand, do not consult this Vedic literature, how it is stated the supreme, how one can become supreme. The supreme, we judge the supreme in the same philosophy, frog philosophy. Atlantic Ocean, it may be a little bigger than this world. That's all. So our calculation of God is always like that. Kṛṣṇa, he looks like us, just like a man. So, what is that? He may be a little powerful than me. All right, he has spoken Bhagavad-gītā. All right, he is little more wiser than us. So we always compare with us. But it is not. He is supreme. We have no idea of the supreme. Therefore we forget personality. Pati, Patana, it is clearly stated. Pati, the husband or proprietor, can become impersonal? No. When the conception of pati, husband and proprietor is there, then it is personal. Pati, paramaṁ parastād, mahāntam puruṣa. Then again there is another statement. Mahāntam puruṣa. The Lord Chaitanya is called Mahaprabhu. Mahan Prabhu. When Prabhu, master, there are different kinds of master. But he is the Mahana Prabhu, the supreme master, and Puruṣa at the same time. Prabhu, you can say, a woman also can become the master, just like in England there is queen. But no, Puruṣa, he is never a woman, Puruṣa. Parastād vividaiva sriyate. Then again another statement from the Upanishad, that the Supreme has multi-energies. He has got so much energies that it appears that it is being automatically done. Just like I mean to say, very important man, you see, you go there and you, suppose you ask him for some help, and suppose you want $1 million, and if he gives you a slip, you take it from there. If you get immediately, then you will understand, how powerful he is. Simply by a pencil, like this, I got millions of dollars. So, God is so powerful. It appears everything is wonderfully, this material nature is working. But it is due to God's energy. His energy is so multiplied, he is so expert that it appears automatically. Not automatically. Just like a big mathematician. You give him a very big sum, and within a second he will at once add it. And for me, I shall commit so many mistakes, and perhaps the whole day will go, still I shall not be able, especially myself. I am never correct in adding. So, supreme power means he has got so much energies, different kinds of energy, that it appears that there is no background, but the nature is working automatically. No. Bhagavad-gītā says, no, māyā prakriti swati sacharacharam. The whole nature is working under my superintendence. But the superintendence is so perfect and so nice and so energetic that there cannot be any mistake. So this is called parāśakti vividhaiva sriyate. Any question? Thank you.
What's the relationship between Kṛṣṇa and Radha? Radha is the energy of Kṛṣṇa?
Yes.
If the Brahma Jyoti is in the spiritual sky, how could we reach it in our mind? Is it in our mind also?
It is here also. Just like the sunshine, when it is covered by cloud, the sunshine is also there. You follow? You see, that the sky is covered, but still you say it is day. Why? The sunshine is there. Similarly, Brahma Jyoti is here also. Sarvam khalu iti Brahma. Everything is Brahma. But it is covered by māyā. Therefore, with full-fledged Brahma Jyoti you cannot see.
I thought it was a place that was far away.
Yes, it is just like above the cloud there is sunshine, fully. We have seen it in an aeroplane. These airlines, US airlines, they say, friendly sky. So you go to the friendly sky. Why do you even here? Nonsense sky. All is covered with cloud. Go to the friendly sky. Just go above the cloud. The cloud is māyā. Go above the māyā, then you see. You are seeing already, but it is not full-fledged experience. Everything we are seeing, we are experiencing God's power, God's energy, but because we are in ignorance, therefore we cannot conceive perfectly. But as soon as you are above the māyā, māyāmitāṁ tarantite, that māyā you can surpass simply by Kṛṣṇa consciousness. As you become full-fledged Kṛṣṇa conscious, then you see all as Brahma Jyoti and Brahma and Kṛṣṇa and everything. And so far, your present condition is there. You are seeing also. Just now. Because without Brahma, there cannot be any existence. So one has to learn. In the flower you can see, in the tree you can see, in the taste you can see, in the water you can see, in the sound you can see. That is all stated in the Bhagavad-gītā. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. I am the taste of the water. Water is so popular, so tasteful to every living entity. Man, a beast, birds, anyone. Water requires. Why? There is a nice taste. Quench our thirst. And Kṛṣṇa says, Rasoham apsu. That taste in water, I am. So if you are Kṛṣṇa conscious, if you know from the Shastras that this taste is Kṛṣṇa, then at once you become Kṛṣṇa conscious while drinking water. I am sound in the sky. So as soon as there is some sound, here is Kṛṣṇa. In this way, you study Kṛṣṇa, you will see, in the taste of water you will find Kṛṣṇa, in the sound vibration you will find Kṛṣṇa. If there is somebody very powerful, you will find him, Kṛṣṇa. These descriptions are there in the Bhagavad-gītā. This is Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Yes.
Swamiji, you said that one time that Brahma Jyoti is like pure light and it's filtered in the material world through the modes?
Yes, material world means 3 modes.
So is that what... because the modes don't exist in the spiritual world, is that right?
Yes. Just like if you go above the cloud, there is no cloud. That's all. But there, in a certain portion of the sky, there is cloud. And that cloud is also not permanent. Sometimes the sky is clear of all clouds, but sometimes cloud is there. The cloud is generating in the sky and it is vanquished in the sky. Similarly, this material world is sometimes being manifested and sometimes there is no material manifestation. Simply spiritual. The spiritual is always eternal. The sky, sunshine is always eternal. Take this crude example. But the cloud is non-eternal. It comes and goes. Although cloud is a product of the same sunshine. Cloud is not independent. By interaction of sunshine there is cloud, and there is no cloud. Similarly, this material world is just like cloud. It appears, it acts. When there is cloud, there are torrents of rain, or there are so many protection on account of rain. Everything becomes green. So we give so much importance to the cloud, and it is important also, but it is temporary. As soon as the cloud is over, the greenness is gone, there is no rain, that is nothing. And when the sky is clear, you see, oh, where is cloud? Where is cloud? Similarly, this māyā means it appears like the cloud and it disappears like the cloud. But the eternal Brahma-jyoti remains.
Did Kṛṣṇa create us to serve him?
Huh?
Did Kṛṣṇa create us to serve him
Yes,
and to enjoy us?
yes. Very nice. So we should prepare ourselves to our healthy condition. That is our healthy condition. As soon as we understand that Kṛṣṇa created us, Kṛṣṇa created, there is no creation. Just like if I say that my hand is created, no, it is not created. As long as the body is there, the hand is there. Otherwise there is no meaning of body. Similarly, we are not created. Kṛṣṇa is always there, we are also always there. And there are millions and millions of liberated souls who are engaged in Kṛṣṇa. They never misuse their independence. And we, small quantity, we misused our independence, we wanted to enjoy separately, therefore we are conditioned.
But there are many
Liberated soul, they are never conditioned. They never become conditioned. Yes.
You mean they never were conditioned at any time?
Eh?
You said there were millions of
Yes.
souls.
They were never conditioned. They were never conditioned. They are called nitya mukta, eternally liberated. We are only simple few. This material world, just like I have several times told you, that the prison house, the population of prison house is nothing in comparison to the whole population. What is that? Suppose in New York there is a prison house. What may be the number? A few thousand maybe, but here millions. Similarly, the liberated souls are millions. We are only few thousands or hundreds. Ikaṁśena sthitu. We are thinking this universe is very great. It is nothing in comparison to the whole creation of the Lord. You are seeing only universe, but there are millions of universes like this. They all together, they are ikaṁśena sthitu jagat. That is stated in the Bhagavad-gītā. There is only a part of Kṛṣṇa's creation. And one devotee of Lord Kṛṣṇa, Lord Chaitanya, requested, my dear Lord, you have come to deliver all the fallen souls. You please take all the conditioned souls of this universe, and if you think they are not competent, they are sinful, you can give me all the sin to me. I shall suffer for them. But you can take. This is the desire of a pure devotee, that all may go with Kṛṣṇa. May let them become liberated. I shall suffer all that. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, suppose I keep your request, I take all the living entities of this universe. Do you think, is there any loss of this material world? It is just like a one mustard seed in the bag of mustard seed. So this universe is just like one mustard seed in the one big bag of mustard seed. Can you count how many master seeds are in a big bag? So the idea was that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied that even this universe is delivered fully. Oh, there is a big bag of mustard seeds. It is only 1 grain. There are so many conditioned souls, and these conditioned souls are only insignificant in comparison to the liberated soul. Just imagine what is the quantity of liberated soul.
How could we make a poor choice if we were part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa? How could we have chosen the material world?
Oh, really? Because you have got independence. And don't you see? So many students come, they go away again. Yesterday Kirtanananda went to call Rancho, and he said, "Oh, I have forgotten this." So you can forget. And there is another student, he was also our student, Wali. You can go immediately. Suppose if you think, "Oh, I don't care for this Krishna conscious society," who calls you, you can go. That independence is there. We can misuse.
Kṛṣṇa will always be there if we want to go back.
Krishna is always prepared to accept you. He is always prepared. But because he has given us independence, we misuse it and we fall under the clutches of māyā. That is our misfortune. We create this misfortune, and we can create our good fortune. Man is the architect of his own fortune. So if you become Krishna conscious, it gives you a good fortune. If you become māyā conscious, it gives you a bad fortune. You are the creator.
Were the souls that were never conditioned at all?
Oh.
Do they also have the independence?
Yes, but they have not misused. They know that I am meant for Krishna's service, and they are happy in Krishna's service.
Could they ever misuse it?
Yes, they can misuse it also. That power is there. Yes.
Well, I believe you once said that once a conditioned soul becomes perfected and gets out of the material world, if he goes to Krishna Loka, there's no possibility of falling back.
No, there is possibility, but he does not come. Just like after putting your hand in the fire, you never put it again. If you are really intelligent. So, those who are going back to Godhead, they become intelligent. Now why going back to Godhead? Just like we are in a renounced order of life. So we have renounced our family life after thinking something. Now, if somebody comes, Swamiji, you take 1,000 millions of dollars and marry again and become a family man. I will never become. Because I got my bad experience. I will never become. So, if one is intelligent enough, if he has got actually the bitter taste of this material world, he will never agree. He will never agree. But those who have not advanced to such knowledge, they think, this material enjoyment is very nice, let me taste it, and let me do business in my sannyasi life, and stealthily and privately, let me enjoy. These things are going on. That means they have no taste. They come to hospital making or this philanthropic. This come again. Sthanat bhrashtapatam tadha. Jannir vindakha vimuktamanina. Those fools who are thinking that simply by thinking myself, I am God, I am Brahma, I have become liberated. But Jannir vindakha vimuktamanina tayyasta bhava. But there is no knowledge about you, Kṛṣṇa. They ārujya-kṛच्छena paraṁ padam. They, after performing so much austerity and penances, they rise up to the highest position, Brahma realization. But patantadha, they fall down. We have got so many instances. They take sannyas, they say that Brahma sattva jagan mitha, this world is false, Brahma is truth, but after some days they come to politics, they come to sociology, they come to hospital, they come to this and that. That's all. Finished. Brahma finished. Patantadha. They must fall down because they have no shelter in Kṛṣṇa. Just like the Sputnik fan goes very high, clap, here clap, come down again. Where he'll go? Yes. Simply for the time being clapping, that's all. But the fools, they're so nonsense, they're satisfied with that temporary clapping, that's all.
Has my soul ever been liberated?
That you know, I do not know.
If I was one
You are liberated. You are liberated. Simply just a cloud has covered you. It drive away the cloud. There is no question that you are ever liberated. That the sky is always spiritual, but it is sometimes overcrowded with cloud. This māyā, this is called māyā. Actually, you are not conditioned. You are thinking, just like in the dream, you are thinking the tiger is eating you. You are never eaten by tiger. There is no tiger. So we have to get out of this dream. Don't you sometimes dream that tiger is eating you? Is there any tiger? You are simply thinking. So if you keep in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, that nonsense thinking will go away. Therefore, we have to keep ourselves always in Kṛṣṇa thinking so that this dream will never come. If you are always awakened, then dream never comes. So keep yourself always awakened by Kṛṣṇa consciousness. All right. Distribute prasaḍ.